One thing that has happened is now we have PsyD, PhD, MFT, LPCC. You have master's level and social workers. So now you have everybody kind of doing what psychologists thought was their ball game, which was psychotherapy. And okay, well, you know, these people are infringing upon my practice. You know, they're infringing upon my livelihood. How can they be as good as I, you know, who've gone 4 or 5 years, you know, training, and they only got like maybe a couple of years, and actually supervised by us. Actually, psychology gave it away. You know, one of the things that we've done in the research is shown how with 100 hours of training, you could be as effective as somebody who has 5 years of training, graduate training. You know, a series of studies done in the 60s and 70s and 80s, and even currently, the number, you know, if I were to say to you, what explains the variance in psychotherapy in terms of outcome? You know, is it the use of evidence-based practice? Is that really the nuts and bolts of it? Is it the rapport in the relationship? Is it experience of the therapist? Is it that they have a doctorate versus a master's level training? So what would you think it is? It's the relationship. That counts for a lot of the variance all across, it's substantiated across many, many research investigations. Of all the different things you can look at, that seems to come to the surface more than anything else. So, you know, we've given it away. We haven't set a propriety around certain things that are psychologists. The only things that we've really done, somewhat proprietarily, is psychological testing. And that's, you know, controlled by the publishers and stuff. Well, you have to have a license in order to get a copy of this and all of that. So, but, and in some laws, it says, you know, psychologists can do psychological testing. But we allow master's level people to use certain psychological tests, for example.
Can I point out that on the back of one of your handouts, there's a table. Which assessments can LPCCs use, and which ones are exclusively the domain of doctoral level practitioners? Get a sense. So
you have master's level people that now be able to use certain kinds of psychological tests. So you really don't, you're losing the proprietary access and rights to psychological testing.